Dig, Jeffrey Senga, Emma, and the fourth official is Wayne Evans. And now the starting lineup for Tallahassee SC, coached by Phil DeCastro. In goal today, number 1, Tyler Sloan. Number 19, Kyle Otis. Number 5, Bryce Smith. Number 2, Tristan Monroe. Number 14, Ali Saka. Number 11, Ethan Stewart. Number 17, Alex Thompson. Number 16, Oliver Blake. Number 19, Robert Wilcott. Number 18, Bo Gibberick. And the captain for Tallahassee SC, number 10, Adrian Fontanelli. And now the starting lineup for your New Orleans Jesters. In goal tonight, we have Juan Pablo Chavez. Number 2, Sky Sinclair. Number 4, Jair Arita. Number 6, Joaquin Suarez. Number 20, Victor Mayring. Number 24, Orlando Sanchez. Number 23, Asaki Nakamura. Number 11, Juan Pablo Gonzalez. Number 5, Russell Brown. Number 22, Sheldon Green. And your captain for the Jesters, number 10, Ricardo Gomez. The New Orleans Jesters are coached by head coach Penny Farrell. His assistant coaches are Brian Lazaro and Julian Larvis Barda. The Jesters team physicians are Dr. Michael Hartman, Dr. Dave Leslie, and our athletic trainer, Oscar Sports Medicine, and Jen Nathan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise and remove your hats for the performance of the national anthem.
Good evening, sports fans. Mike Pinkerton here, voice of the New Orleans Jesters, and welcome to the broadcast here on our YouTube channel as the hometown New Orleans Jesters take on their old friends, the Tallahassee Battle Lions. Tallahassee making the trip west on I-10 here on this Wednesday night, a rare weeknight performance by the Jesters, who are dressed, and there's a shot, an early shot by Russell Brown, just over the crossbar. Jesters getting some early offense, dressed in purple shirts, purple shorts, purple socks, courtesy of Admiral Sports. As that will go out to a Battle Lion throw. The Battle Lions, we typically have seen them in either gold or white. Getting to see these sharp all black kits with a little red trim. Russell Brown's held there, but he breaks free and across. It's going to go way outside the area. And the Jesters will reset with the captain, Ricardo Gomez. Some new starters for both teams tonight, and Russell's offsides. Russell playing in that center striker position, flanked on the left by Sheldon Green, and there on the right by Juan Pablo Gonzalez. Green and Gonzalez leading the team with 3 goals each. That's 23 on the ball. Saki Nakamura getting his first start, played well in a reserve capacity here at home a couple matches ago. Coach Kenny Farrell liked what he saw and likes what he sees in giving Nakamura the start, bring some more energy into that midfield. First foul of the game. That's Rolando Sanchez also getting a start tonight. Whereas you might typically see him coming off the bench. Here come the Battle Lions. Both of the previous matches by these squads featured lots of high energy, lots of scoring, a combined 12 goals between the two teams. Both games separated by only 1 goal each. The Jesters winning the first, the Battle Lions taking the second. Both teams could really use a win. 3 points here in the Gulf Coast Sunshine Conference. Word is the playoffs will be split. The conference will split the playoffs into the West and East teams, and there's a ball in. West teams and the East teams, with the Jesters being the most Western team in the conference, will be paired with Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Columbus. With only the top 3 teams advancing, that's a foul on Mayrink. Fouls Mo Geba. So only the top 3 teams making the playoffs, with Pensacola playing very well with 16 points, look likely to make the playoffs. With the last 3 teams will be battling for those 2 playoff spots, that being the Jesters and Columbus, who've tied each other twice now, and this tough Tallahassee team, which is sitting on 8 points, but also a game in hand. extremely windy conditions here. Saw during the Star Spangled Banner the flags whipping in the evening sky here in New Orleans as Tropical Storm Alberto churns in the Gulf of Mexico. Looks to be headed to Texas, but we're obviously still feeling some of the winds from that system. That's Suarez and his center back counterpart, Jair Arita Osorio. Mayrink on the right back position. Here's Juan Pablo. Can he get to the goal line? He does on a cross, and that is swallowed up by the Tallahassee keeper. Between the sticks for Tallahassee tonight, not Jorge Gonzalez, who we've seen in earlier matches, but Tyler Sloan gets the start here on a weeknight in PSL action. Quick throw in by the Battle Lions, but it's cleared away. Russell Brown unable to track it down, and the Battle Lions will play back to Sloan. Try and work their way up the left-hand side. That's Ethan Stewart, number 11. Long ball intercepted by Suarez. Back to Gomez, and that'll be a whistle by Jalen Gray, center referee. So Arita Osorio, Suarez, Mayrink, and Sky Sinclair back line for the Jesters. Playing behind them, as often the case, Juan Pablo Chavez, the former top league Mexican League player from FC Juarez. Ball played out. With Eric Guinera out for this game, we'll see Juan Pablo Gonzalez taking these corners, it would appear. Here's Gonzalez, and there's a whistle, which is just as well as Gonzalez didn't get the lift that he probably wants on this. So Gonzalez right into the wind. Still some more discussions there with the center referee, Jalen Gray. Here's Gonzalez kicking right into that Alberto-driven wind as the Jesters attacking that south side, Riverside goal. Here's Gonzalez. He does get a little better lift on it. It's headed away by the Battle Lions. Gonzalez can throw this one back in for the touchline, or he'll give that to Mayrink. Here's Mayrink. Jesters looking for some early offense here. Sort of a knuckleball in this heavy wind. Sheldon Green earns a Jesters corner. Sheldon Green. Hopefully his family in England are tuning in, as they always do. Our featured player today in the From the Press Box series as a key to necessary success. When Sheldon Green scores, the Jesters tend to win. He's got 3 goals on the season, alongside this man who also has 3 goals. That's Juan Pablo Gonzalez. He's going to figure out a way to get some lift on this ball. In the wind, ball in. Here's an in-swinger, and it's clipped by Sloan. The Battle Lions will look to counter. The ball goes out of bounds around midfield. With the accompanying soundtrack is the St. Augustine 100 Marching Band rehearsing there in the background. Sort of feels like a Mardi Gras parade. On a lovely night, as windy as it is, at least the temperatures drop, and the rain from the last couple days has cleared away. The third match between these two teams. So there's a long ball in, but Gonzalez unable to get a foot on it. With this unique conference structure and west and east sides of it, scheduling ended up, some teams would play each other 3 times. So these teams know each other very well, although perhaps because of the weeknight aspects of the game, the Battle Lions have some regular starters out missing, including the regular captain, Johnny Fitzgerald. He has delegated the captain's armband for tonight to number 10, Adrian Fontanelli. This is the dangerous Wilcott tracking the ball down, unable to get there in time before Sinclair was able to head the ball away. So starters for Tallahassee: Tristan Monroe, Trice Smith, Adrian Fontanelli, Ethan Stewart, Kyle Otis getting the start, Ali Sansanka, Alex Thompson, Mogeba, Robert Wilcott, Tyler Sloan in goal, and Oliver Blake also getting the start. We'll keep an eye on super sub Austin Jepson, who leads the team in scores, often comes off the bench and does his damage that way. So the game plan looks to be to get the ball over to Gonzalez in the right-hand corner and see if he can weave his way back in and try and make crosses to Brown and Sheldon. Effective so far, as the Jesters have definitely dominated possession. Sloan with a deep goal kick, and here comes the ball. Ball, boys and girls, brought to you by the New Orleans Jesters Academy. Long ball looking for Wilcott. Mayrink tracks back to help Suarez. Suarez is going to turn the corner. Finds Nakamura. Nakamura is dispossessed, though, by Fontanelli, who's fouled. Sasanka over to Fontanelli. Fontanelli. So that was Ethan Stewart in the corner making a pass in, and foul called deep in the corner. All right, just got word the Green family on holiday in Spain. Glad you're joining us. So essentially a corner kick for the Battle Lions, an in swinger. It's headed around in a dangerous area, and wow, it is blocked by Chavez. Ball looked like it was headed to the back of the net, but Chavez got a hand on it. Some Battle Line players even calling that the ball crossed over the goal line. Evidently did not, says the assistant referee. Quickly, here's Stewart. And another dangerous ball in, but this is handled by the Jesters. Sheldon Green has moved over here to the right-hand side now. But he will make his way back more central and eventually over to that traditional left wing spot. Gonzalez unable to get a hold of that pass, but the Jesters have it back. Here's Mayrink and Gomez. Here's Gonzalez, but a heavy touch and dispossession, but Gomez is still fighting. Gomez goes down hard. So yellow card, first of the game. That will go to Trice Smith for a hard tackle on the captain, Gomez. Gomez and Gonzalez will line up over the ball for a enticing free kick opportunity. Gomez will fall back. Here comes Gonzalez with an hard in-swinger. It appeared that Sky Sinclair got a head on it, but if he did, it was last touched by a Battle Lion. And that will go out to another Jesters corner kick. And Ricardo Gomez will track over there and take this one as well. Numbers forward for the Jesters, sensing an opportunity here with consecutive corner kicks. Here's the ball in. It's drifting. Here's Gonzalez, unable to get a shot off. And a foul called. Perhaps a push off, maybe, that I missed. Ninth minute at a windy Pan American Stadium. And a great weeknight crowd for the Jesters, and Gonzalez is fouled. He'd gotten a good position on Stewart. Ball hanging up there in the sky and waffling around in the wind. Sinclair, here's Sanchez. Sanchez fighting for it. Here come the Battle Lions. Ball over to Geba, who crosses. It's intercepted by Suarez. Suarez over to Gomez. And a averts the danger. Really nice run there by Mo Geba. There's a long ball to Geba, but that's going to go out for a Jesters and Chavez goal kick. First minute. I may have gotten the time wrong earlier. It's the Pan American Stadium clock is partially blocked by the football uprights. So 22nd minute, and there's a shot, and it's blocked by Sloan. Parried away by Sloan. He's doing a nice job in at least the first start we've seen him play in. As Ricardo Gomez lines up for the corner kick. Numbers forward. Here's the service. And it's headed by Arita Osorio, but cleared out by Tallahassee. Shoulder to shoulder, here's Sanchez. The Jesters will track back. As the Battle Lions throw the ball in quickly, now switch the field. Wilcott, who's been pretty quiet so far compared to last few matches we've seen him. Sheldon Green, he's got Russell Brown ahead of him. He's going to take it himself. He's weaving through traffic, see if he can get a shot off. He goes down. Unable to get a shot off there, but made a nice run through Battle Lion traffic. Did Sheldon Green. So Tallahassee will build from the back. Ethan Stewart with a heavy touch. And he is fouled by his number 11 counterpart, Gonzalez. Wind dying down a little bit, I'd say, as the sun sets behind us. And a missed effort. Russell Brown claiming that Trey Smith kicked him in the stomach. But Battle Lion's able to recover and now move the ball through the midfield. Here's Wilcott, defended by Suarez. Dangerous ball in, and that's a goal. The Battle Lions move the ball up the field, out to the wing, and then a very dangerous cross where an unmarked, I believe that was Mo Geba, was able to finish. So correction, that's Ethan Stewart with a finish. His second goal of the season. And the Jesters down a goal as Battle Lions take the lead 1-0. despite a strong showing with possession and opportunities, that's how the game goes sometimes. Tallahassee, with what I think was its first shot on goal, was able to finish. Chavez may have even been able to get over there in time and was able to get a hand on it, but the shot from Stewart was just too strong. So goal in the 26th minute or so. Jesters will look to equalize, led by the captain here, Ricardo Gomez. That's Sanchez. There's a ball into the area, and it's a headed. Sheldon Green was able to get up and head that ball and flick it on, but just wide of the post. Here's Gebra. Ball's out of bounds, so Mayrink will throw it in. Looking for Brown. Gonzalez to Gomez. Gomez and Gonzalez unable to connect. Mayrink. Ooh. So that's Stewart, and just kicked the ball, but it kicked the ball into Gonzalez's face. So he did call a foul, though. I don't know if it was a kick in the face or a high kick. We'll see. It looks like it's going to be a straight kick in the face. So not an indirect kick. Gonzalez looks to be taking it, and he does. Ball in, but it's headed. Headed away by the Battle Lions. And Ricardo Gomez will take yet another corner kick. Gomez, and the ball drops, and it dropped right to the feet of Suarez. Sorry, that's Arita Osorio, but Arita was not able to finish, unfortunately. Dangerous corner kick. Jesters unable to capitalize. See if they can keep on the pressure. Stewart. Sinclair's tracking back fast. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Reading the chat, yes, there's at least one kid here wearing Enter Miami. I think I see a second up here in the stands. Just as I said, the wind was dying down. It's actually picking up again. Coming toward us from east to west. They're probably not giving either team an advantage per se, as it's coming, it's a crosswind. Miscue by the Battle Lions. Here's Russell Brown. He's making his way, and he centers the ball. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez dinks it off the defender, and the Jesters will take another corner kick. One of these corner kicks has got to go in, guys. Ball lifted. Headed away. Tallahassee, so Ricardo Gomez. As the St. Augustine Marching 100 Drum Corps. Rattles away on their drums. Captain Gomez lines up. Ball in. It's punched away by Sloan. And the Battle Lions will try counter. Here's Nakamura defending with a strong tackle. Nakamura. Now Gonzalez looking strong. Crossing. And Russell Brown's shot over the crossbar.
What a great tackle!
But back to that defense by Nakamura. Wow. Tracking back, showing his speed and then dexterity to go to ground. Dispossess the attacker and start up what it was almost a dangerous counterattack. Nakamura is fouled by Fontanelli. There's Nakamura getting forward. Gonzalez trying to turn the corner. He does. Nobody home. Here's Sheldon. Taken away. And here's the dangerous Wilcott. See if he can slow him down. And a really nice defense by Arita. Jair Arita stopping Wilcott. Gomez will reset as the point guard. Ball through to Gonzalez. We'll see if he can cross. Out to a Jester's throw. Fourth minute. Tallahassee with a goal from Ethan Stewart. Ball over the top. Here's Nakamura with a shot. So Nakamura, perhaps with instructions to be more aggressive, try and recapture that goal that was surrendered earlier. Definitely getting involved in this offense. Mayrink will retake it. The throw in, it's a deep one. Russell Brown, here's Nakamura. Nakamura's dispossessed, there's Wilcott. He's got Geba now on the right wing. Sky Sinclair managed to draw a foul. Gomez with his head up. Here comes Gonzalez and Brown in the same area. It's over to Green. So a little miscommunication there perhaps between Brown and Gonzalez. Gomez has a step, makes a move and shoots, and he scores! Ricardo Gomez. Battle Lions left him in a little bit of space. He made a move to his right, juked the defender, and then laid a perfect laser shot into the bottom left-hand corner. Tyler Sloan, diving outreach hands, unable to block it as the Royal Court's green smoke wafts through the air and is quickly blown away by the wind. But the Jesters have equalized. With a nice shot by Ricardo Gomez. Jesters 1-1. Woo! Very impactful, huge goal there for Ricardo Gomez. And admiring the persistence of the squad. Corner kick after corner kick, set pieces, strong possession, and the persistence finally paid off as the Jesters were able to equalize. Jesters back on the ball now. 38th minute. Ball over the top. Gonzalez able to chest the ball. Goes back out to Mayrink. He'll swing it to the captain. Flick the ball on, unable to connect with Russell Brown. Both teams sitting on 8 points. The live results would have both teams at 9 points. Though the Battle Lions have a game in hand. Traveled to Columbus on Saturday. Then a return fixture by Columbus and Tallahassee a week from tonight. Before wrapping up the regular season on the 29th in Miami against the Miami Dutch Lions. While the Jesters will travel to Pensacola for that tough matchup against the Pelicans. Jesters were able to win the season opener against Pensacola back in May, but lost the reverse fixture in Pensacola in week 3. And then the Jesters will wrap up the season here on the 29th against Jacksonville Armada U23. So the Jesters definitely have a tougher schedule of the two teams, and in fact may arguably have the most difficult schedule in the conference, with multiple matches against Jacksonville, Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Columbus. Two teams lower in the standings, that being Miami and global pathways. In 7th and 8th place, the Jesters don't have a chance to play because of the way the schedule's set up. So the schedule is what the schedule is. The Jesters will look to get 3 points here, and then results against Pensacola and Jacksonville. Again, the name of the game is finishing in the top 3 of your unofficial division, with the 2nd and 3rd place teams playing a wild card style match. And the winner is Wilcott, taken away by Jair. But Wilcott still on the ball. But the winner of the Nakamura is fouled. Jesters look to move the ball quickly. With the winner of that number 1 and wild card team moving on to play the other side of the conference, so sort of an East and West matchup for the championship of this newly configured, always exciting Gulf Coast Sunshine Conference. 43rd minute, so just a few minutes remaining. Fortunately, no injuries, so I wouldn't expect to see a lot of added time. If this result holds, both teams will go into the locker room tied 1-1. I think the Jesters would have to feel good about their chances of rallying in the second half with the momentum from that Ricardo Gomez goal earlier. Ball across the face of goal, and will go out to a Jesters throw-in deep in their own side of the field here. So foul called on Sanchez. Perhaps a push off. Wasn't a whole lot there, but referee Jalen Gray saw enough to stop play. Battle Lions will have a free kick, maybe 3 or 4 yards, 5 yards outside the 18-yard box. Into the wind. Dangerous ball, and it's punched away by Chavez. And here's a shot. Geba had a shot. Rattled around. Jesters defender got a leg on it to save what could have been the go-ahead goal. Deep corner kick and nice strong header. Nice strong header that Chavez had to block. Chavez with some nice saves here in the first half, keeping the Jesters in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the referee keeps the official time on the field and has indicated there will be 1 minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half.
So just 1 minute of stoppage time, probably good for the Jesters, as the Battle Lions have really rallied here late in the half. It's headed away by Suarez. Geba plays it back. Windy ball. And offsides flag is raised. So both teams should go into halftime tied here. Jesters typically like to play a lot of subs on a warm evening, although it's relatively cool. I'm looking over at the Tallahassee bench, and I don't see a lot of options for Tallahassee. So if the Jesters can take the lead after halftime, I like their chances of finishing strong against this well-known Battle Lions team. So that's the halftime whistle. Really fun, impressive play by both teams. A goal by Stewart, a goal by the captain Ricardo Gomez. The Jesters go into halftime against the Battle Lions tied 1-1. 45 minutes down, 45 to go. We'll be back for the second half kickoff. right, sports fans, we are back in the second half matchup. Critical Gulf South Sunshine Conference matchup between the New Orleans Jesters and the Tallahassee Battle Lions. Ethan Stewart for Tallahassee. There's a drive in. Jesters looking dangerous now, moving from right to left. Ethan Stewart scored for Tallahassee in the first half, only to be answered by the captain, Ricardo Gomez, striking from his midfield position. We have a Battle Lion down. There seemed to be some contact with Russell Brown on that attack. So just underway here in the second half. Strong wind, tropical storm Alberta driven wind, but no rain. Extremely windy still toward us from east to west. No change, it would appear, for the Jesters, but, and this is interesting, Robert Wilcott subbed off in the second half for number 4, which I believe is Rafael Alcalea. So the dangerous Wilcott, with his goal-scoring acumen, will be on the bench for the second half. Tristan Monroe, the injured Battle Lion, trying to work his way back into the game on what looks to be a gimpy ankle of sorts. Still getting some medical attention over by the Tallahassee bench. Battle Lions now attacking the south side, Riverside goal. With their first corner kick of the second half. Jesters had plenty of corner kick opportunities, were unable to convert any of them. Here's the Battle Lion effort, and it is headed, but it drops to Gonzalez. Russell Brown will track back and try to dispossess Sasanka. Battle Lions moving forward. A little hop and a skip by Arita Osorio, trying to activate Sheldon Green, now on the near side for us. Nakamura gives chase. Thought Geba might be offsides, but the flag stayed down. As the Battle Lions will line up for a corner kick. Critical match. Both teams with 8 points. 9 points if you count the live standings. Jesters really want to take 3 points. So we'll get to the substitution in a minute, because there's a in-swinging corner kick that's headed away So Tristan Monroe unable to return from that lower leg injury. Number 3, John Varela, comes in for him. So Monroe and Wilcott out. Sheldon goes down right in front of the referee, who waves off, claims for a foul. Battle Lions on the attack. So strong defensive effort. By Nakamura, but he goes down with a knock. He's on his feet now. I didn't see what happened, whether maybe the ball, maybe it came off of the referee who stopped play. So Varela and Alcalaya on for the Battle Lions. The goal scorer, Ricardo Gomez, to Sky Sinclair. Sinclair to cross. Gomez sends it back in. He's got Russell Brown. Brown called for offsides. He received the ball in an onside position, but was evidently offside when the ball was played. So Varela will send the ball, or try to send the ball deep, but it's caught in that wind. And it drops to Gomez, although Gomez loses the ball. Geba. Here comes the left winger, and it was a strong shot, but it's side net. Fortunately for the Jesters, left winger was unable to turn the corner and do some real damage. Here's Sheldon. He's got Cy Sinclair on the overlap, and he sees him. Sinclair crossing. Caught in the wind, and now the Battle Lions off and running. Strong center back tandem of Suarez and Jair. Arita Osorio handle the matter. Nakamura goes down. Nakamura has not disappointed in his first home start for the Jesters. You may see Caleb Evans and Tom Preston as the game goes on, but Nakamura has performed well. Gomez feints, and free kick, unable to curl its way in. '55th minute here before a lively weekday crowd. A lot of back and forth. Here's a cross, and it's headed by Arita. And now sent away. Thought there might be a foul, but here's Sheldon. Sheldon back to Sinclair. Sinclair needs to find Sheldon. He does. He finds via the nutmeg. Sheldon to Brown, he's onside. Brown with a cross. See what Gomez can do, he's in space again. That's how he scored the first time, in space, and was able to make a move. Now he runs it back over to Sheldon. Sheldon cuts in on his right foot, and it's blocked. And that springs Geba. Mayrink is there and stands up the attacking Gebra, who's still on the ground. Ricardo, Jesters Academy coach and captain, and so the referee will blow the whistle now for Geba. Seventh minute. And Gebra's to his feet, although walking gingerly. He'll stay in the game. Sinclair will work the ball up the left-hand side. He finds Russell Brown. Gomez. That's not going to be enough. For the Jesters to catch up to that one. Tallahassee playing from the back, ultimately giving the ball up to the purple and green. Here's Gomez. Plays back to Jair. Over to Suarez. Jair to Gomez. Ball over. And last kick by Gonzalez. Ball played back to Chavez. First-year goalkeeper for the Jesters, but longtime veteran player with first league Mexican team experience. Also teaching goalkeeping for the academy. It's been a great addition to the club. Jesters will work the ball around. Rita Osorio jumping up and down, wants the ball, and now he sees something. He sees Russell Brown on a run. And don't know about that one, but the assistant referee says Brown mistimed his run. So Tyler Sloan will take the indirect free kick as a result. Sinclair and Arita and Juarez. Will try to kick off another attack for the Jesters. Dangerous pass in the midfield, and here come the Battle Lions looking to capitalize. Nice shake and a nice shot, but it's right to Chavez. And looks like we missed a collision back at midfield because Suarez is hopping. Suarez is hopping, and a Battle Line was down, not sure which one. Also in there somewhere, Sheldon Green was issued a yellow card. So Green caution. Suarez looks fine. He's able to walk that off. And now we'll go back. Now we'll go back to the penalty area for the Jesters, where a Battle Lion, sorry, we're a Jesters player. Where a Jesters player is still down. Only one other game in the Gulf Coast Sunshine Conference this afternoon, and that was the Miami Dutch Lions playing Global Pathways. Haven't been able to get that score. If anyone has it in the chat, would love to see it. Though that result probably won't have any effect on the Jesters' efforts. As the Jesters are working their way, working to get back into the top 3 of the Western contingent, meaning the Jesters, Pensacola, Tallahassee, and Columbus. So we'll need to have a substitution. As the injured Jesters player will exit. I believe that's Mayrink. Jesters will play down a man for a moment while they sort out the substitution situation. Roberto Lagoa warming up for the Jesters. Looks like he may be the substitution called on. Lagoa typically an attacker, so not sure what sort of formation we'll see. Here's Gonzalez in the corner. The sun's completely set behind us now, so not always easy to see deep in that far side corner. Here's Gomez. Gonzalez double teamed, but he's able to get the ball over to Sheldon, and his shot! And a nice block by Sloan. So Victor Mayrink unable to continue. Roberto Lagoa An attacker will come to the game. He's number 9. Typically an attacker, but looks. We'll try and figure out what sort of formation the Jesters have in mind. Sheldon tracking back, playing a left back situation. Jesters sorting out their back line here. Sheldon Green moving to left back, or is he just tracking back as the left wing? Mayrink not getting any medical attention on the bench, so hopefully he's okay. And his night is done in the 66th, now the 67th minute. Battle Lions corner, and it's strong header. Mo Gebra. Strong header on that corner kick. Battle Lions able to do something the Jesters couldn't, and that's score on a set piece.
That'll be a goal for Tallahassee. Scored in the 67th minute by Mo Gebra to bring the score 2-1 Tallahassee.
So Mo Gebra with his first goal of the season comes at a very opportune time for the Battle Lions. They were able to capitalize on that set piece. As the Jesters were somewhat reconfiguring things with Mayrink's exit. So as promised, Lagoa now on the attack. Calls for a handball against Sasanka. Unheated. We will update the score here, there. And a very invigorated Battle Lions team trying to steal 3 points on the road. Missing their captain and some other regular starters, getting some strong performances from some new names for the Battle Lions. Knuckleball from Gomez in the win. Foul called on Sanchez as that ball rattled around the midfield. '69th minute. Battle Lions up 2-1. Goals from Stewart and Mo Gebra. Sanchez and Gomez fighting for it. Russell Brown trying to get a foot on it, and he can't. Ball will go out wide, and the Battle Lions will work the ball up the left-hand side. Headed away, but Battle Lions continue. Battle Lions have numbers. There's a run. Now Sasanka being chased by Sanchez. Jesters have an opportunity here. Here comes Gonzalez looking for Lagoa. And nice block there by Varela to thwart that attack as Lagoa was making a nice run.
That'll be a yellow card issued for
Jair Arita Osorio with a yellow card in the 70th minute. Both teams playing with some urgency. Tallahassee not slowing down a bit. Ball spinning in the wind. Just felt a raindrop, actually. Strong effort on the goal line, but he's tripped up. And we mentioned Tom Preston a moment ago, number 7. He's going to come on. Asaki Nakamura with a nice start, very lively effort. He's replaced by number 7, Tom Preston. And Preston with his first touch, now over to Sheldon. Quick throw in by Russell Brown. Here's Preston. Preston cuts over to his right foot, now back to Sheldon. Sheldon, and headed away by the battle line, so that'll be a Jesters corner kick. Really strong effort. Tom Preston making his name here in only the minute that he's been in. He'll look to get ahead on this one. Here's Gomez, a low driving corner kick. Rita Osorio will reset. Battle Lions held up a little bit. They actually had numbers. Now they'll go switch the field. And Mo Gebra will take a seat after a coming together with Jair. But he's on his feet now. Alex Thompson with a throw in. Jesters working their way up the field. Center referee calls a foul. Ball in. Tyler Sloan is there. So it does look like the Jesters are keeping that same 4-3-3 formation. Sheldon Green has dropped back into a left back position, but he's going to be always on the attack. Lagoa getting his first action in some time. Ball back in to Russell. And now here's a shot. Just off target. Actually blocked away. The ball may have been on target, but blocked away. It was Lagoa on the shot. Jesters absolutely need to capitalize on one of these set pieces. It's a deep one. We'll see if they can head it back in. And back out to Ricardo. Gomez working his way. Chips the ball in, and there's a header, and it's just saved by Tyler Sloan. Strong header, and a strong save by Sloan, able to block the ball over the crossbar. Great opportunity there for the Jesters. Tyler Sloan just bit better. He blocks that one away. We'll see if Sanchez can get on it. He cannot. And here's a fast break effort. Here come the Battle Lions. Syria is there, and there is a shot, but it's blocked by Chavez and blocked again. Jesters committing numbers forward, leaving themselves exposed to a fast break like that, but defenders able to track back, and Chavez able to make 2 strong saves to keep up with his opposing counterpart between the sticks on the other side of the field, Tyler Sloan. These goalkeepers are putting on quite a show. Corner kick from the Battle Lions, jostling for it. Sanchez able to clear it. Here's Preston. Preston back in to Sheldon. Sheldon's going to shoot, but too high. Preston dropped the ball off really nicely to Sheldon, who'd worked his way into a central position. And his shot got just under the ball.
Got another substitution here for the Orleans Jesters, exiting game number 24, Rolando Sanchez. Entering in his place, number 15, Ryan Brown.
So Sanchez is subbed off. Gene Frau getting what I believe is his first action for the men's team. He wears number 15. Russell trying to make it to the corner. Does earn a throw. Back in, here's Preston. Headed away. Let's see if Sheldon can get on it. Coming together. Jesters retreat. Varela showed a lot of the ball. Sorry, that's Gebra. Showed a lot of the ball. Jesters able to track back on it. Gomez with some fancy footwork, now weaving through traffic. The ball kicked right at Brown, who ducked and was hoping that a Gonzalez run would bear fruit, but it did not. 79th minute. Obviously the Jesters, if they're unable, and there's a foul, the Jesters are unable to come up with a goal here, would really put themselves behind the 8 ball with regard to playoff standings, having 2 difficult matches ahead, Pensacola and Jacksonville, and needing to overtake Columbus or this Tallahassee team for any chance of the postseason. Here's Tom Preston along the goal line, crosses, shot by Brown, blocked by Sloan. Nice weaving effort by Preston on the goal line. He found Russell Brown, but Sloan was there. Here's Frau. Kicked away by Gebra. We have a substitution coming on for the Battle Lions. And I believe this is super sub, Austin Jepson. So as the substitution was being readied, Jesters looked to play it quickly. And Gebra was having nothing of that. And so he'll get a yellow card. As the Jesters will get what's essentially a corner kick. So Gebra coming to the sideline. Jepson comes on. So Gebra is substituted. The goal scorer. Jepson comes on. Jepson, the leading scorer, even as a sub for Tallahassee. In the swinger, punched away by Sloan. Ball drops. And Jesters called for a foul. Won't be able to complete that attack. Some argumentation here in the 83rd minute. And a yellow card. Yellow card to the captain, it would appear. Captain leads the Jesters in yellow cards. Typically picks up one per game, and that's his quota for tonight. So play finally getting back underway, 83rd minute, as Sloan will kick that goal kick into the wind. Gomez with a nice defense, although it's intercepted. Here's Preston with a nice defensive effort, and there he is again, although that's going to be a foul on Preston. So Jepson goes to ground. Fouled by Preston. And Spontanelli will stand over the free kick. Battle Lions looking for an insurance goal here with only about 7 minutes left in regular time. Fontanelli will play it all the way back to Varela, and now all the way back to Sloan. Sloan with a long ball, it's headed by Suarez, and a strong coming together there by Jair Arita Osorio. So Arita is carded, yellow card for him, although it was a strong coming together, albeit shoulder to shoulder. Battle Lion.
Second yellow card for Jair, which would have a red card.
Well, I'm reminded that's his second yellow card of the match, Arita Osorio's. So he'll be sent off with a red card and receive a nice ovation from the crowd. Didn't seem to be too much there for a caution, especially a second one. So the Jesters, if they are to come back here late, now the 86th minute, they'll have to do it down a man. And also survive this free kick opportunity, which they do, as a shot goes wide left. Nice kick in by the ball boy to get things restarted, as the Jesters will move things forward, will move numbers forward with some urgency. Here's Sky Sinclair. Jesters absolutely need a goal, with perhaps season on the line. Not sure if the ball bounced up on Frau or what. Bounced up on his hand. But free kick to the Battle Lions. Just a few minutes left here in regular time, as the Battle Lions may have been able to come in here as Jepson over. And here comes the Battle Lions, and it's blocked by Chavez. Gomez is able to clear it. And here come the Jesters. Sheldon knocked off the ball. No call. No foul call. Here's Sasanka. Will track it down. Battle Lions still pressing, looking for that insurance goal. Here's Frau. Sasanka dispossesses. With the Battle Lions in possession, it'll be hard for Jesters to score, and just pressed him with a little shove. The assistant referee, Robert Dagra, waves his flag, calling the foul. Jesters in trouble here late. Not sure what happened there. Offsides, perhaps. Jesters, 88th minute. Desperate for a goal. Ricardo Gomez got one in the first half, but Jesters unable to capitalize on all those corner kicks. Sinclair. Over to Preston, now Frau. Frau with a nice cross in. Frau lets it go. Here's Lagoa. Lagoa with a foot on it. But out to a Jesters corner. Ball did come off a Battle Lion defender. Jesters not out of this yet. Frau runs to the corner. He'll take it. Frau. Ball's tracking in. There's a header, and it's punched away again by Sloan. And out to another Jesters corner. There's a Battle Lion down as the trainer tracks onto the field. Brilliant ball by Frau. This ball was curving toward the far post. Jesters player got some contact on it, but Sloan was able to slap it away.
Now a substitution here for Tallahassee, exiting the game is number 16, Oliver Blake. Entering in his place is number 22, Braden Hall.
So Oliver Blake will sit down, and Braden Paul comes in for the Battle Lions to close the game out. 90th minute. Jesters will take a left-footed corner kick from the far corner. Here's the corner kick. It's tracking in. It's headed. And actually a foul called on the Jesters.
The official time on the field indicated that there will be 7 minutes of stoppage time as added to the end of the second half.
So we'll get 7 minutes of added time, at least. We're in added time now. Looks like the Battle Lions may have one more substitution. Actually, we're just now finalizing that last substitution we announced earlier about Braden Paul coming in for Oliver Blake. And now the fourth official has noted there'll be 8 minutes of additional time. So Jesters have some time here. They've had their share of opportunities, a collision but no foul call. Battle Lions looking to play the ball back and now out of bounds. Ball personnel for the Jesters understanding their roles, moving quickly. Jesters need touches. There's Sheldon playing more of a rear guard position with Mayrink out. But he's moving forward. Gomez with a nice move. Shot from distance. Probably a bit outside of his range. But it did come off the Battle Line defender. Now Frau will send the ball in. Can the Jesters get ahead on it? They cannot. Battle Lions headed away. Gomez over the top. Header. And he scores! He does not score. The ball was over the top and onto the top net. It looked like the Jesters had equalized. From this distance, it looked like the ball had finally gotten past the outstretched arms of Tyler Sloan. But that reverberations from the net was the top of the net, not the back thereof. And that's a strong challenge by Sinclair. It's Russell versus Varela, out to a Jesters corner kick. So here comes Juan Pablo Chavez out of his goal area. He will come up into an attacking position. Ricardo Gomez, the only defender, and the Jesters go short. Here's Frau. Well defended by the Battle Lions. And Chavez is going to have to track back. Ricardo Gomez, as the Battle Lions are content to move the ball into the corner. Not sure why the Jesters went short on that effort. He had the goalkeeper coming up. Might have liked to see Jesters put one more in-swinger into the area and see what happens. But Jesters on the attack. Lagoa in the corner. Can he get a cross on? It's a little bit of a heavy touch, but off a Battle Line defender. So it is a Jesters corner kick. Chavez is not going to run up for this one. Here's the corner kick. It's punched by Frau, but right to Sloan. We're about 4.5 minutes into the added time of a minimum of 8. And Sloan will punt. Hangs up in that wind. Gomez will play it back to Chavez. So more than half of the time allotted for added time has expired. Jesters desperate to save a point here at home. And there's an interception by Jepson. You can see why this guy is the leading scorer. We'll see what he does. He does drop it off. His left-footed effort, and it's saved by Chavez. Cleared away by Gomez. Another nice save by Chavez. These two goalkeepers have put on an absolute clinic tonight. Gonzalez still running hard on the right wing. But now Sasanka will work his way forward. Frau to Preston. That's cleared up high, with Chavez able to make a bucket catch. Frau over to Preston. And Preston gets a yellow card. Not sure what that was for. Six and a half minutes into added time. Jesters will probably get some time back from this exchange. But Preston yellow carded. Again, the Jesters playing with 10 men. Despite playing down a man, I've still managed to put some pressure on these Battle Lions. So Battle Lions kick the ball harmlessly to Chavez. Now Gomez finds Preston. Preston over to Gomez. Gomez with some space, he'll take it. And now over, looking for Gonzalez. But blocked by the Battle Lions. I think Battle Lions offside, but no call. Battle Lions content to move the ball around in the corner area as only about 15 seconds left in that minimum amount of 8 minutes. And there was a yellow card. But Battle Lions now with a corner kick. And Jesters looking tired here. Now 8 minutes into added time with only 10 men. Corner kick goes out to a Jesters throw. We'll see if they have one more chance. Referee looking at his watch. And a slow jog. Russell Brown. And Sloan is going to be able to sit on this one. And that's the ball game. So that's the match. Tallahassee Battle Lions win the rubber game between these two teams, taking the season series 2-1 in games, 2-1 in the final score. Congratulations to Tallahassee. Thanks to all the Battle Lion fans for joining us here tonight, and of course all the Jesters fans from around the world.
Back here on Saturday, June 29th, as we welcome Jacksonville Armada to the final NPSL game of the regular.
Tallahassee will move on to 2 matches against Columbus, away and home, before ending its season against and at Miami. For the Jesters, Jesters have a lot of work to do to try and finish in the top 3. We'll go on to Pensacola this weekend. Saturday night, we'll be watching the live stream for that one, and then finishing up the regular season against Jacksonville here at Pan American Stadium on Saturday night. That will do it for us. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Mike Pinkerton. Go Jesters!